Hello, my friend, and welcome to All Access. I'm your host, Jay Mack. Glad that you're here. Tonight, we have episode 5 discussing the Grammys. And if you tuned into the night show with Jay Mack tonight, then you must have heard a little nugget of me talking about the Grammys. And if you're just tuning in for the podcast, welcome. I'm glad that you're here. So we're just going to jump right in. Now, over the last few days, social media and news outlets have been talking and buzzing about the devil-worshipping performance from Sam Smith at the Grammys. CBS posting pre-Grammy show that they were ready to worship, and also Sam Smith. So a lot of different things and a lot of upset folks wondering, why is this happening? Why is this allowed on national TV? I even read an article that had a response from the official Church of Satan with its leader, David Harris, telling TMZ News that the performance was just all right and nothing particularly special. So apparently their worship is a little bit more in depth than what they saw at the Grammys. But the point is this: we are living in a time in the world where you can clearly see evil is no longer hiding behind closed doors. It really is truly everywhere. And I'm going to be very careful on what I say on here because I don't want to upset anyone. But I would like to just point something out. I really truly believe that there is good and there is evil. And evil is most definitely on the rise. But I want to tell you that so is good. Because even though they didn't show everything that happened at the Grammys, except for most of the things that are going to make people talk and want to tune in and want to know more. I mean, what's going to sell? Somebody talking about Jesus or somebody up there worshiping the devil? Well, I bet the worshiping the devil is going to get a bigger stir in the media. And you know, the people that are controlling the media, the money behind it, they know. They are so particular on what they pick and allow people to see. It is no accident that CBS did allow this to happen. It's also not an accident that we see this happen during the halftime show from time to time. And who knows, it might even happen this Sunday. And each year, it's almost like it gets a little more and a little more and a little more risque. But don't let me chase rabbits here. Let's get back to the Grammys for just a minute. What they did not show during the Grammys was when Brandon Lake and Maverick City Music, along with Kirk Franklin, all went up to receive a Grammy for a song called Fear Is Not My Future. When they got up on the stage, not only did they share the story of how this song actually was birthed through prophetic worship, but they also talked about seeds being planted and about Jesus. Now, was that on national TV? No, but it is out there for people to see. And if you text HOPE to 76622, I'll send it to you and you can check out the song and the 2 acceptance speeches that went with the 2 Grammys. They're really good. And it makes me feel better, especially after seeing the things that I got to see over the last few days. As we get closer to closing this episode, I will share with you this. As a parent, I have found that it has become harder and harder to shield my child from the things that are out there and in commercials and on television and in cartoons. And it's hard to find good stuff that's wholesome anymore. But there is stuff out there. You just have to look for it. Dig almost. You know, it kind of makes me think of one of my favorite men of God that walked this earth. His name was Smith Wigglesworth. And Smith didn't even allow a newspaper into his house. Like, he would not read anything but the Bible. That was his choice. He didn't let anything else in. And as evil continues to go and rise, well, we got to work a little harder to make sure it doesn't get to us. And hold on, I want you to hear me for a second. I'm not saying that any of this evil crap that's out there is okay, because it's not. But there's one thing I've noticed over the years, especially since when I was a kid, and I bet my parents could even testify to this too. Morality is shifting each generation and getting darker and darker and darker. But you know what happens when there's darkness? There's opportunities for us to be a light. And I hope that encourages someone tonight. Instead of being upset about what is happening, know that those that are in the dark, practicing things in the dark, they need the light too. I find that I pray more and more now when I see stuff like this in their lives. And I ask God, I'm like, Lord, Sam Smith, show him who he is to you. Show him how much you love him. Let him see you in a dream. Let him have an encounter with you that will change his life dramatically, forever. Let him be able to step into a place of salvation, because I'm a firm believer in this, that God can do whatever he wants through whoever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants, and there's nothing that any devil, demon, man, or woman can do about it. And I pray that he does something so big that it alters everything, not only in Sam Smith's life, but in my life and in your life. And may the Lord bless you. May he keep you. May he cause his face to shine upon you. May the Lord be gracious to you and give you peace. I love you. God loves you. God bless you. And may God continue to bless the beautiful United States of America.